Hello. Can you hear me well?
Yeah, I can hear you. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Oh, I guess you're Vietnamese. Can you speak Vietnamese comfortably?
Hey, there we go. Okay. Sorry, I was connecting to my earbuds. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you
Okay,
now.
cool, cool, cool.
Okay.
All right.
Bạn có comfortable nói tiếng Việt không?
Sorry?
Oh, are you comfortable speaking
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Vietnamese? Oh, really? I mean, vậy là bạn có thể nói tiếng Việt thoải mái được mà đúng không?
Oh, I don't. No, sorry, no, I don't know Vietnamese.
Oh, okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Cause but I
Yeah.
thought you were Vietnamese, right?
No, I'm Chinese.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Wow, cause like your name looks so looks so
You
Vietnamese.
know, it actually means dragon emperor in Mandarin. So the way you would say is Wang Long.
Oh, Wang
Yeah.
Long.
The
Oh, cool. In Vietnamese, we Long is really a popular name.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I have lots of brothers named Long though. That's a really nice name.
Okay.
Long
Thank
means
you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Long means dragon, like a signature of power. Yeah,
It doesn't. It means that in Mandarin too.
I see.
But
I guess oh, maybe I will introduce a little bit because this is the first time that we met. But
oh,
I'm a friend of Jadenson. We partner in the same business project. That's why we know each other. Basically, I'm a sophomore college student right now, and I'm currently based and live in California. I have been in the U.S. for 2 years, so yeah. Um, well, I first time when I came to the U.S., I studied in another state, which is South Dakota. I don't know if you know that place.
well, I mean, I know South Dakota. I've just never been there.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it was a boring state. I know that we have the Rushmore Mountain. This is the only thing that is famous there. But yeah, after studying my freshman university over there, I moved to California. So now I'm living, working, and also doing business in California. Yeah, nice to meet you. How about you? I didn't know
Nice to
much
meet
about
you.
you.
Yeah, so to kind of get me started, I was born in Shanghai when I was 3. Then I moved to Vancouver, Canada
Oh
when I was.
wow.
Sorry, I was born in Shanghai. Then I moved to Vancouver when I was 3.
Mm.
I moved to Houston when I was 9. And that I just went to high school there. Did all my middle school, and then now I'm in Virginia now doing my college undergraduate degree.
Mm.
Um, so I'm considered a Canadian international student. I have a Canadian citizenship. Um, and I'm here planning on studying applied statistics and economics. We'll see how that goes. I'm probably interested in going somewhere into like finance or like anything data analytics wise, just
Uh huh.
anything with numbers. I think that would be fun. But also
Yeah.
like not just also purely doing with numbers. I think I'd want to like talk to people. So like maybe like wealth management, something like that. But I don't know. It's not clear right now, so we'll just have to see where that goes.
Oh wow, I
Um,
see. Man, I
so nice
think
to meet you.
oh, wow, that's cool. I really like to hear your story because so you were born in Shanghai and then grew up in
Yes,
Vancouver. Man, that's so
that's right.
cool. And now you're in the U.S.
Yes.
So did you travel back and forth a lot between U.S. or Canada and China?
Yeah, so when I was in like elementary, middle school, I used to go to China over the summer all the time, but I haven't gone there since. But this December, this Christmas break, I'll be going to China. I'll be
Mm.
visiting that and also go check out Japan, I think, on the way. So
Oh
that's gonna be
wow.
really fun. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so fun for traveling, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And we don't usually visit Canada all that much, but sometimes we'll go there for like a slight like vacation or something like that, just to kind of like unwind.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
yeah, we're
see.
mainly in the United States because my parents own a company here.
Mm. Um, well, so but you spend mostly your time in Vancouver, right?
It's about like 40% in Canada, 60% in the US now because
Mm-hmm.
I'm 18. So what I spent
Mm.
like 9 years here in the US and about six-ish in Canada.
Oh, I see. Man, that's
Yeah.
cool. You are absolutely like a really international student.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. In Virginia right now it's around like 11:30 a.m., right?
11:30 a.m. Yes.
Mm-hmm. I have never been to East Coast before. I know that's really beautiful. but a little bit like colder.
Never been to the East Coast.
Yeah, I'm in West
How's the
Coast.
how's the weather in like the West Coast? Is it because I heard like there's you get the breeze from the ocean, so I heard that's like nice and stuff. But like,
Hmm.
is it hot? Is it like humid? What is it like?
I think it could be humid, more humid than in East Coast. Um, it's not really hot. Well, actually, in California in the summer, yeah, it will be hot. But around like May or June, it will be super hot from the morning to around like 5 6 p.m. You gonna have like you will be sweat a lot like during that time. And every time that you jump into the car, it was a nightmare because like it's too hot. Yeah, but
As though that's like Houston.
but this month is kind of good. Not really hot, not too cold, so like really on average temperature. So that's a really nice weather.
That's pretty
Kind of
good. That's
similar
really
to
good.
Asian weather.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The weather here in Virginia is starting to go into like fall, so I'm like
Mm-hmm.
really excited because then I can start like wearing jackets and stuff and not like
I see.
sweat my butt off.
Did you guys have snow?
We do, but not right now. It was way too early for snow right now.
I see.
I've never seen what Virginia snow is like. Everyone's like, you're gonna love it or you're gonna hate it, and I'm like, well, that's kind of foreboding. But yeah, I've never been here for like a full Christmas,
Oh,
to
really?
like see what the snow's like. Yeah, because I came from Houston, from Texas to here,
Oh,
for my
wow.
college. Yeah,
Oh, wow. So
I'm
basically,
international and out of state. Isn't that crazy?
man, yeah. So basically, this is your first semester, right?
Yes, first semester.
I see. Let's see if you love it or you hate it. But I used to be in snow weather before in South Dakota. So we basically have snow from January until the end of March. So basically 3 whole months with full of snow. At the beginning, yes, I love it, but like later on, I started to hate it a little bit because like it's cold and you have to like prepare a lot before you go out, and also I have to
Yes.
wear like boots all day. So it's kind of it annoys me when I have to wear boots all day, and sometimes that the water come inside the boots and it was there for the whole day. So
Oh
yeah.
no.
So be careful for that. That's it.
Yes.
But I used to travel to Houston, Texas before to meet my business
Really?
partner. Yeah, like last year, last November, I went to like the area around Sugar Land, my friend's house close to there. I guess you were in Bel Air or any city.
Yeah, I was actually close. I was pretty close to Sugar Land. Oh my gosh. I remember some of my like the high school I went to, a lot of people were from Sugar Land.
Mm-hmm.
But we were mostly in yeah, I guess I was kind of near Bel Air when I yeah, I was pretty near Bel Air actually.
Mm.
I want to say Sugar Land, but I guess I'm not. But yeah, people would drive like an hour to school every day. It was crazy. I got it lucky though. I got it lucky. So I
Uh
was
huh.
like, have you heard of the Galleria? It's like a big mall in Houston.
Yes, I did. I did
Yeah, I live like
visit that.
literally right there. Like
Oh,
there's an
cool,
apartment like right there, so I used to live there.
man.
Yeah, so it was like a 15-minute commute to school, which is
I
a lot
see.
better than an hour.
That's super close. So basically, that's the center of the city already, I guess. Like that's the
Yes.
center where everyone comes. Do you know? Do you close to like Hong Kong? I mean, Hong Kong Four. Um, I don't know, but I know that the place really famous, like Hong Kong Four, or like the Chinatown. I don't know, but
Well, I've
then
never heard of that. My school is in like the middle of Chinatown. Yeah.
okay, I see. Well, that's good. Well, thanks for sharing your story. I know more about you already. Um, But for today, well, this is the first time that we met, but I know you want to get to know more a little bit about our business project, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What did Chidenson talk to you that makes you interested?
Sorry, could you repeat that one more time?
I mean, what Chidenson talked to you about the project that makes you interested?
Davidson actually didn't really talk about the project. He kind of just like asked if I was interested in learning about it, and so I
Mm-hmm.
just kind of was like, "Oh, that sounds pretty cool. It sounds like an opportunity. I'll like learn about it." So, but he didn't say. I don't believe he said anything about it beforehand.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah.
okay. I will explain more for you today. But I think I have like a similar, not really similar, but kind of same background because I also an international student and I also study finance. Yeah. So at the beginning, when I started to know this opportunity, I was in South Dakota, freshman, just came to the U.S. like around 1 or 2 months. So at that time, I went to school in the morning, then go to work on campus in the afternoon, and then come back to the dormitory at night. So basically, my day was similar. Like every day was the same. So I
Yeah.
cannot see myself growing. I cannot see myself like have any different day by day. But back then, when I was in Vietnam, I was a really proactive student. Like I joined clubs. I studied kind of well compared to the other. And also I went to church and did many things. So I can see myself really hustle back then. But when I came to the US, I didn't see that. So I started to think, oh, my parents sacrificed a lot for me to study abroad, but how come that my life back then was so boring and it was like worse than when I was in Vietnam. So that's why I started to figure out more opportunity, like find some workshop at school and also online and also in person. Yeah, so that's how I got to this opportunity. I joined a online workshop about like the career, and then I got to know my friends, and my friends introduced me this opportunity. So it is called business opportunity, but at that time I was kind of scared because I have never done anything relating to business. I have never sold any single products. So when I thought about business, it was something too big for me. So I was scared, but I started to think and I realized that if I couldn't do anything, if I didn't do anything different, I would stay the same. So I just, okay, I'm not losing anything, so just try, give it a try. So I started to going through a selection process, and during a selection process, I didn't do anything about the business. I didn't sell anything. They just helped me with like personal development, because for us to really have like a conviction conversation with the customers, we need to have like a good daily conversation every single day first. So that's why they help me with
Right.
building my confidence, building my communication skill, leadership skill, teamwork skill. And after the selection process, I saw myself change a lot. Because for me to sit here and like to talk to you like a really stranger that I never met, it was super hard for me back then at that time. Yeah, but now I can sit here. I really enjoy the conversation and I like talking to new people. So that's how I change. So I realized myself develop. So I like the process and then I launched the business. So after I started to launch the business, I actually learned more about the products and then started to make income until now. So yeah, that's how I got to know this business opportunity. Um, Kind of shy, kind of afraid and scared at the beginning, but yeah, later on I figured out more and I started to believe more. Yeah, but for me, I know that to try, to have experience. I know there are many opportunities outside, but I mean, why you want to know about this, but not like clubs at school or any other opportunity outside, but you want to know this one.
Wait, sorry, could you like repeat the question? Sorry, I wasn't it wasn't really clear what the question
Yeah, because
was.
I know that you want to experience, right? You want to
Right.
experience new opportunity, but what is the specific experience that you want to try? Because I know in your university or in college that you are studying in Virginia, I know they have different kind of clubs, and I also
Right.
know that they have different kind of opportunities as well. But why you don't choose that, but you want to figure out this opportunity? Is there any specific experience that you are looking for?
Yeah, so it's kind of ironic because I am also like I did try out for like we call it the commerce clubs here at the University of Virginia. It's basically like clubs where you'll get put into like personal projects with other companies, local companies in Charlottesville. And I did a lot of like applications on went through just like some similar processes as you did. But I didn't get selected for those clubs. But that doesn't mean I'm still like trying right now. There's a lot of like opportunities. We use this app called Handshake. It's basically kind of like LinkedIn, but kind of more tied towards events and like networking in person. And so there's a lot of like speeches going on. There's like networking fairs, career fairs, all the such. And I've been so far just attending those and just sort of kind of seeing what do I want to try to get into. So I'm just kind of like learning what the fields are like, getting like a feel what like typically what I want to like what I would do in such fields.
Mm-hmm.
And so similarly talking up basically building off that, I think that kind of having a more personal, I guess, project experience would be the best. And so that's kind of possibly what I saw through like Jadenson's introduction.
I see. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, you try different kind of opportunities. You don't really care, but just try as much as you can so that you can
Right.
figure out what you like, what you actually like. Yeah, same to me back then. Um, Well, I'm looking for internship as well because, like corporate job they requires practical experience. Yeah, so
Right.
I'm still on the way. I still work part time jobs right now, like two different part time jobs. Outside full time student, and then I run this business project as well. So for me, this business projects is something that I do for a long term. It's not like a clubs that you're gonna run events in 1 or 2 semester and then you're gonna end after you finish. But this business project is something that I build long term because it helps me to create income. So for me, when I started to choose a new opportunity, I want to look for three factors. The first one is the skills. Am I gaining different skills like teamwork, communication skill in this opportunity? Soft skill. And the second thing is money, of course, because for me, money is the one that helped me to do long term. Yeah. And the last one is the association. Who are the people that I'm working with? Are they developing themselves every single day? Because for friends, I have lots of friends outside. I mean, I can go to bar, go to clubs with them, but they're not the friends that I'm gonna, you know, be friends for a long time. Because for me, I like the association that they develop every single day, and I know that I can learn something from them and I can work with them for a long term. Yeah, so that's the association that I like. So this business opportunity gives me those three factors, so that's why I just go for it. Um, yeah, and I think I can share with you a little bit more for on the slides because I did prepare some slides so that it will be easy for you to understand. Did you see my slides?
Yeah, I can see this.
Yeah. Okay. So I did mention with you about if you have any questions or you want to interrupt me, just go for it. Don't worry. Yeah, because sometimes I'm afraid that I talk too much, but yeah. Okay, so this is like the selection process that I mentioned you earlier, the process that I
Okay.
went through. So basically, I shared this opportunity with lots of people, not just you. Lots of young adults out there heard about this opportunity, but it doesn't mean that I'm gonna partner with all of them, because we have a team and we partner with good companies. So that's why we want to partner with business partner who are serious and who know and who have the same goal, same purpose with us. So this process includes 7 steps, but it sounds like a lot, but actually today is the first step already. Like we met each other, we get to know each other, and I will introduce with you a little bit about the business project. And but to talk about every single detail is kind of a lot for today. So that's why I will give you like some materials after this. Like it's an audio for you to listen. It's kind of like a type of podcast, but you're gonna understand more about our business. Does that work for you? Like, are you a person who like listening to podcasts and stuff?
I used to be listen to podcasts. I might try getting back into it, but yeah, it works. I can put it on like
Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
This audio was made by my mentor. I can talk to you about our mentor later, but that's the second step. And the third one is group evaluation. So we're gonna have like a bigger Zoom. It will be a business seminar. So there will be speakers who already work in the business for a long time. They got some achievements and they want to share out their experience. And you're gonna learn what you learn new things, which is the compensation plan. So how can you make money? How can you make income in this business? They will teach you that. And after the third step, you're gonna have like an overview understanding and you will decide, oh, if this one is the one that you need. And the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth step focus more about the technical skill. Okay, how you learn about the products, how you talk to customer with the conviction and how you're gonna work with the different people in the team, different characteristics. So yeah, and the last step is you launch your business. That's it. So yeah, that's the selection process. Do you have any questions about that?
Well, you mentioned the seventh step was launching your business. Could you talk more about that?
Yeah, so launching business, it basically you started to have an account and then you can access to the product source of the company, and you started to be a business partner of the company. You got support from the company. Yeah.
I see. Okay, got it.
Yeah. So basically, that's the selection process. But also, I want to share with you about the reason why we choose this business, why this model, and why this time, but not later, but or not another moment. So have you learned? I mean, have you heard about the four cash flow quadrant (ESBI) before?
Slightly, I've heard of it, yeah, but I didn't know what they stand for.
Oh,
I mean, I'm
okay.
reading it now, but I didn't know before that.
Okay. Do you have any like idea or just like guess about this?
Well, I mean, it's like I presume it's like how you would what you put in to get money, like what the input is to like to like get money, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So basically, those four quadrants are different ways to make money in the society nowadays. But we're gonna separate that into two parts. The parts on the left, which are E and S, are called active income, and the two parts on the right, business owner and investor, are called passive income. So have you heard about like, the difference between passive and active income? What do you think?
Yes. Like yeah, active is the one that you're actively putting in like time and effort every day to get the money. The passive one is more so you're just kind of managing things, not
Mm-hmm.
actually doing the work.
Yeah. So active, yeah, as you said, active income is the one that you need to be there, need to be present and actually do the work to get income. So for example, you go to like a factory, you go to a company, you work 9 to 5 jobs. So the time from 9 you clock in and then 5 you clock out. So those time is the one that you get income. But if there is any day that you are sick, but you ask for days off, you don't have income for that day. Yeah, so that's employee. Or for self-employed, it's kind of the same, but you have a little bit more money because you own something on your own, but you still don't have time. For example, you own a restaurant, you own a nail salon, you still have to be there to check up on your employees to check, oh, if your customer is satisfied. Yeah, you can offer like 3 to 4 days for vacation, but you cannot offer the whole week because you cannot imagine what's gonna going on with your business if you are not there. Yeah, so basically that's active income. That's why they have the icon time trade for money. You trade your time to get money. How about like the passive income? Passive income is business owner and investor. So business owner is the one that you make income from a system. You build your own system. There are people in your system, and when you are not there, people are still working, and you can still get income from that system. But for us to build a system like that, it takes time. For example, we know Mark Zuckerberg, right? He created the Facebook app, and right now he still get income every single day because there are still people like log into Facebook and create new account every day. So that's how he still get income. But he doesn't need to really care about the Facebook anymore. So, but for him to create like that app, that Facebook app, it takes lots of time and effort. But once you get it, you will get income for forever. Yeah, so that's basically passive income. And the last one is investor. Um, Money will get more money, so it's kind of a little risky. You invest in the market, but you are not really sure um, if that company gonna get profit or that company gonna be bankrupt. You can just like you can track, but it kind of risky because you cannot control. But investor is also like the question that I'm gonna shoot for later when I have more, more fun, more investment. Yeah, but I know that different kind of ways to make money is different in terms of model, in terms of business model. But the biggest thing that make them different is the lifestyle. Because the lifestyle of people who have active income gonna be totally different from the one who have passive income. When I look at my relatives who also live in the U.S. as well, I mean, they have a good life. Like they go to work at a company from 9 to 5. Like they wake up at around 7, 8, and then they go to work, and then they working over there until 5, and then they drive home. So many traffic at that time because everyone goes out at that time to go home. So that's why they reach home at around 7 p.m. Then they started to make dinner, having dinner, relaxing, and then going to bed at 10 p.m. And the next day, they start the same thing. So when I look at that, I mean, there's nothing that is wrong, but I just one more than that. Because me personally, I'm an international student, so my parents right now, my whole family are still in Vietnam. So later on, I wanna bring them there. I mean, bring them here in the U.S. And then I don't want to bring them here and let them go to work, or I don't want to like bring them here and let me go to work every single day because all the things that they need in the time with me. So I want to spend time for them because right now I'm sacrificing the time that I was there, take care for them. I'm not right here alone to study, So I really want to pay back this time. I want to sponsor them here and then give later I can hang out with them. I can take them travel every single state. Yeah, because that's what my parents want. They don't want just money, but they want the time with me. They like traveling, but they will be more happier if they're traveling with me. So yeah, I realized that there are two values that people are looking for. The first one is money and the second one is time. But not many people can have both at the same time. So yeah.
Right.
So that's why passive income is the one that can help me with that. Because for example, if I am working as like a company and there's a call in from emergency that, oh, your parents is in emergency, what should I do? Am I leave for to meet them in the hospital, or am I staying there to work? Because if I leave, I will ask the boss, oh, can I leave to take care of my parents because they are blah blah blah, and the boss gonna, I mean, I heard this story before, and the boss say to my uncles who at that time their parents was in the hospital, and my uncle asked the boss, and they said, oh, you can leave for 1 week, 2 week, or even 1 month, but you know that I have lots of potential candidates outside. So when they leave and when he come back, he not sure that he gonna get the job again. He gonna lose the job. So if he lose the job, who gonna pay the hospital fee? How can he get income to pay the hospital fee? So when I heard about that story, I started to think, oh, is there any way that can help me to have backup plan? So even if I don't go to work, I still have money from my passive income that can support me. So that's why I started to think about the passive income. Yeah. So the lifestyle is totally different. So after you hear about all of those quadrants, is there anything that interests you or any quadrants that you want to fight for?
Yeah, I'm a little confused why you seemingly have a very negative view of the employee sort of quadrant because sure, you are trading a lot of your time for that money, but I feel like the level at which you do your work at can also vary the amount of how flexible you can be with your time, how flexible your boss can be with your time. If you're working, say, at an investment banking firm, you don't necessarily have to work from all the way from 9 till 5 and still, I guess, struggle with like, dealing with like the hospital story per se. Like, I don't like. I think the way you're viewing like the employee side is more of like the staple minimum wage, like 9 to 5 job. But I think the employee side can also be like applicable to like any like standard typical job. And I think there's a lot more like I don't think you can just get like laid off because there is an actual emergency going on. So I just don't find that feasible. But those are just some comments for me.
I see. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Yeah. So those are some small story that I started to think about when I heard, because like those are the story that I heard, and I started to realize in that kind of point of view. But yeah. So employee for sure. Yeah. It's not like just about like company work. It's also have like different kind of work as well. Um. But what do you think? Like is there any lifestyle or is there any like quadrants that you are looking for right now? I mean, have you ever thought about that?
Not necessarily. My whole goal was just to like if I can comfortably get the income I'm looking for without sacrificing much that I think would, like harm me in the future, I think I'd be fine with that.
Mm.
That isn't to say I'm like totally against any of them. I think having a passive income would definitely help, like, reaching that income level, but nothing of the sort.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see. Um, yeah, having income, I mean, for me in California or for like another states as well, is always good to have different kind of source of income because we have like backup plan because we depend all our income from just like one source. When it is lose, we don't have anything to back us up because right now I don't think like we have like much security in our jobs because people always want to hire new people, like new potential people, new talented people. I mean, it's not like all of the case, but the tendency that we have the security for our jobs is not really stable. So I just like try my best to have different kind of source of income. Yeah, and one of them have to have passive income is a good way as well.
It's smart.
So I mean, they are the idea of the reason why we like this business project. But I know that you're a little bit curious about the models, like what we actually do and what kind of business it is. So we have two models combined together, which is e-commerce and franchising. So e-commerce, like about Amazon and eBay, right? So basically, we are the middleman. We're gonna partner with the manufacturer who already provide us with like the products and customer service, and our job is creating network and help those manufacturer reach out to the customer and sell the products for the customer. So with this kind of business model, we don't have to be like a physical store. So we don't have to like have lots of investment. Because for me as an international student, I have no money that I don't have that much money to, really invest in a store. And also at the same time, we don't need to like stock the products. Yeah, because we're just the middleman. And if the customer like the product, the manufacturer will deliver for them. So we don't need to stock the products. So this is like a low startup cost for business. That's why I chose this kind of model. Yeah, but when you hear that, you're gonna think, oh, so we still have to be there. We still have to sit there to do the work to have income. So how can it become passive? That once we come to the second model, which is franchising. You already heard about franchising, right?
Yes.
Is there any brands that pop up in your mind when you heard about franchising?
Um, I guess like there's so many like yeah, I guess like for like restaurants, I guess like I know McDonald's
Mm-hmm.
like spreads out a lot.
Yeah.
McDonald's, but I guess like fashion brands in general. I can only like mostly think of restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
Or like Pizza Hut, McDonald's, Taco Bell, whatever.
Yeah, that's true. We have McDonald's, we have Starbucks, Burger King, yeah, all of them. Maybe I would take Starbucks for example, because I do love coffee. I'm a coffee holic. I don't know if you like coffee.
I'm okay. It's okay. I used to drink it, but I not much anymore.
I see. Because my mom back then was, I mean, still now, she owns a coffee shop in Vietnam. I didn't like coffee at all, but I started to help her out every single day. And every day it's just like drinking a small sip of coffee. And every single day like that, I started to, get addicted to coffee. I don't know when I started, but yeah, that's how I started to know and to like coffee until now. Oh, and my mom's, when she owns the coffee shop, she is the owner, but she's also like the employee. So basically, she's the employee in her own business. Cause and I saw that there are many days that she was sick, but she still need to wake up and go to the shop and to do the work, open the coffee shop that day. Cause if she closed, she don't have like the income to take care of her children who are three. So I'm the middle one. Yeah. So to realize how hard it is in life. So that's why I really appreciate her and I want to pay her back. So yeah, let's get back to like the franchising side. Take Starbucks for example. Like he opened the first Starbucks coffee shop in Washington, right? And for example, just like for example, he works for 1 week, and then for 1 week he gets income like around $100. But if there is a second person who want to open a coffee shop as well, and he saw the Starbucks got successful, so he bought the formula from the owner of Starbucks. So the owner of Starbucks sold the formula, and right now the second store got success. So the second store pay back 4% for the owner of Starbucks. So right now, every single week, the owner got $4 more. So it's not really something big, but imagine right now the owner of Starbucks got like thousands of stores all over the world. So that's how he doesn't have to go to work anymore. But his income is like many thousands times much more than the time he actually go to work. So this is the idea of franchising. Instead of the time he's spending to work for the coffee shop, he can spend those time for something else. But he still got income from the coffee brand that he built. So in this business, we also do franchise as well. But how can we franchise? We don't help another one to be like a physical store or something like that. But we help to franchise by helping other young adults to build their own business. For example, I'm helping you like open your own business after you went through a selection process. But the different thing is when you got success, you don't have to pay me anything. But the manufacturer will be the one who pay me because I have you successful. So this is kind of a win-win situation. I will want to have you got success because that is also the way I get success as well. So yeah, and this is the part that I like the most in this business. I talked to you earlier about like the personal development skill. So how can we learn that? So it's actually in this one. So when we work with young people, when we want to build a new team, we work with different kind of people and we help them. That's how we gain people skill. We know how to talk to people. We know how to help people with different characteristics. Yeah, so this is like the people value that I learned from this business. Because right now I work with other mentors, other coach, and other brothers and sisters in the team as well. I don't work alone. So yeah, I get lots of skill in here, and also public speaking as well. Yeah, so this is the most part that I like, and I cannot see outside. Because for example, when you work in a factory or any types of business, you have your boss. Is there any time that you go to your boss and you say, "Oh, how can you get to this position? What did you do to get to a higher level, higher position in the company? Can you teach me?" Do you think that they're gonna teach you? Yeah, probably not. You know why?
'Cause it's an investment on their part for their own. Like that's not how they like view. Like it's not. I don't know why they would take the time out of their day to invest in you when they could just be finding other people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. And also, if they teach you, for I mean, if they're a good person, they still teach you, but there are still some secrets that they're gonna hide for themselves. They cannot like just teach all of them for you, because one day if you work harder, you're gonna get their position. You're gonna kick them out. So that's why they don't want to teach you. But for us in this business, we want to teach all of them for you, because that's how we got passive income, because we want to help them with mindset and also the skill set as well. And when new people can like have enough mindset and skill set, and they can work themselves alone, that is how we have more time. We don't have to be there with new people anymore. We touch them already, and we can use that time to do something else. But it doesn't mean that we're gonna walk away. We are still there because we are still a team. So you can always come back and ask for help for everything in life, like not just like business, but also school, life, job as well. Because when I just came to the California, I didn't have any house to live. I didn't have any car or even driver license. But the people here is the one who helped me with that. So they teach me how to drive a car without paying anything, because I know to rent a driver teacher, it takes us like $500, $600. But I know those people, so they help me with like driving, teaching me how to drive for free. Yeah, and they also help me to check up the car, because I bought the old car with a good price. So they're the one who helped me check up the car as well. So I realized that there are many people value in this business that I cannot find outside. So that's why I love it. I think you can understand more later when you go further in the process because you have just met me. So you're not really have a vision about how people value in this business look like, but yeah, later on you're gonna understand more about that. Yeah, so basically that about things that I want to share with you about the business model, about the idea why, about the selection process. But I do think that I have like a small video for you that I want to share. Let me see. It's on YouTube. It's just like a short one, around 2 minutes. But it shows you the difference between the lifestyle of people who are building passive income and who just like live a normal life for active income. Okay, hold on. Okay, did you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Earning wages makes you poor. Earning profits makes you rich. Don't believe me? Let me tell you a story of two friends, Pablo and Bruno. Pablo and Bruno were young and ambitious. They dreamt of having their own house, a family, and living their life in wealth and peace. So they got jobs, carrying buckets of water from the river to the village fountain. They were ecstatic. The job paid well, and now they had a way of making their dreams come true. But even though they were young and buff, the river was far and the work was tiring. Bruno said to Pablo, "Dude, don't worry about it. We'll get used to the pain. Plus, one day we'll be able to buy whatever we want." But Pablo didn't agree. There had to be a better way. Pablo told Bruno about an idea of transporting water from the river without breaking their backs or wasting their time. It would be hard at first, but it would pay off in the end. Bruno laughed.
That would take months, years. Ain't nobody got time for that.
And so months went by and Pablo continued to work on his pipeline. Bruno and his friends laughed at Pablo. Bruno bought new clothes, dinners, and even a new donkey for his wife. So every day Bruno trudged out to the river, and every day the bucket seemed heavy. Pablo worked on the pipeline, and every day the village became closer. And after much time and dedication, Pablo had finished his pipeline and now was able to give water to the village without any effort at all. The villagers lined up and cheered Pablo for his work. What a hero, this guy. Bruno is older and bearded now, and the heavy buckets have taken their toll. He can't carry as many buckets of water anymore. He was out of a job. Pablo, on the other hand, was now rich and successful. He now had a continuous stream of income and had plenty of time to spend with his family and doing the things he loved. He told his friend Bruno that he had planned on building more pipelines and offered to help build Bruno one of his own. Eventually, Bruno built his own pipeline and they were both able to stop working and spend the rest of their lives with the friendship and the pipelines they had built. Pablo and Bruno secured a river of cash. Now you have to ask yourself, how long are you going to work a 9-to-5 job? How much longer can you settle for 5 days off a year? Win back your life. After all, you only get one. Are you a bucket carrier or pipeline builder? We're building a pipeline. Come build it with us.
Yeah, so that is the audio that I want to share with you. What do you think?
It's a wacky story, but it's cool, I guess.
What?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay. I just said it's like a wacky story, but it's cool, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Is anything that relates to you, or I mean, what is your
Relate
thought?
to me? Like what?
Yeah, for anything, or do you have any thoughts about this video? Because I know that there are different lifestyle of two people who take water from the well and then bring back to the village. So one person is just like do the same thing every single day. He carry the buckets, but the another one who also carry the buckets. But after they got home, they spend more time to build a pipeline. It takes like effort every single day. It's not like 1 month, 2 months that he got the pipeline, but it takes years. So during that time, many people laugh at that person because they didn't understand what is he doing. They just think that it was a silly stuff, but he knows what is he doing, and he knows that he gonna get result later, so he just keep doing it. Instead of going clubs like another one, he spent time to build a pipeline, and later on when he got success, everyone came and give him compliments. So for me, when I started to build a business, it's not something that all college students do. Like they have jobs, they have work, they have school, that's enough. But for me, I spend time to do more. I spend time to do business. Sometimes I feel myself kind of different, kind of weird, because not many people do that. But I know that later on I will get income from this, so that's why I just go for it. And even sometimes my parents don't understand what am I doing, because they thought business is something really big. They need to make investment. We need to be risky. We need to sacrifice. We need to sometimes lose some money to actually got into the business, because my parents are the one who run traditional business. So they invest a lot at the beginning. They build the store, they invest in products, and it takes like lots of money. So that's why I told them I do business. They kind of, they don't believe in me, and because like in their perspective, business is something really big, but they don't know different kind of business model nowadays. So yeah, when I got some objections like that from friends, because sometimes I sacrifice the time I play with them to understand more, to learn more about the business, or I got objection from my parents. I don't feel down because I know what am I doing. Yeah, and I know I will get result later on. So kind of same thing with like the person who build the pipelines. Along the way, there are some objections, there are some opinions from others, but if you understand what are you doing, you would just like go for it, and the results will prove them later. Yeah, so that's what I learned about the video, something like that. Yeah. How about you? After all of that, after what I share, and also like those things, do you have any things that you feel interested in?
Like I wasn't really planning on opening a business, but I was more thinking on the line of investment rather than business, like being a business owner.
Yeah. Oh, investment, you means like playing stock, stuff like that?
Yeah, something along the lines of that.
Have you started that yet? Or have you figured out that
I
yet?
have not. No, I actually just went to I went to what was it called? It was basically like a finance speech from JP Morgan yesterday. The speaker of that had like a really good, I guess, like kind of like mindset of how like discipline ties into investing. I just found that really nice, really cool. But like, I don't know. I'm not sure why you guys reached out, because like, is this like a business thing that's going on for like first years, or like, I'm not sure if I understand.
Mm. Yeah.
Could you like elaborate on it? Like, are you guys like helping us like build businesses, or is that like I'm just confused.
Yeah, you already have the product source, which is come from the company, and uh, another thing that I help us is like the mentorship system. Okay, let me share this slide a little bit, because the company is gonna provide us with the material things, which is the products. But in this business, we also have the mentorship, which is where the people value come from. So I have mentors in business. They are from Somalia, they are from India, and they're from Vietnam as well. So I'm now working directly with this couple. Their name is Phil and Luna. So they are our mentors in the business. They got the lifestyle that I want already. When when Phil, like this guy, he started to study abroad in the US, he started to build a business at the same time. So after 4 years, he studied and building the business, he graduated from college and he could retire himself already. So he doesn't need to go to work anymore, but he still got income from the business that can help him to alive. But he wanted more than that, so that's why he kept working on the business. And now at the age of 25, And at the age of 25, he sponsored his mom to the US, and he took his mom out to travel everywhere. Yeah, and now at the age of 30, he have just like have a wedding with his wife. Her name is Luna. Yeah, and now he have passive income from the business. So that's the lifestyle that I want. They become like the full-time parents for their kids. They don't really like be controlled by the job, and they travel back and forth between Vietnam and the US, and also they took their parents to different places as well. And there are some stages that they were on stage to impact young adults, to impact students. They were the speaker. And when I look at their lifestyle, I was impacted, and I wanted to have the lifestyle that they had. So that's why I follow them right now, and I'm working directly with them. Later on in the process, you can meet them as well, but in like the further steps. Yeah, so this is a mentorship system that we can help you with like the mindset. You need to really kind of clear about the reason why you build a business, and also the skills, the mindset and the skill set is the one that we help you to build a business. The company part is just the one that help you with the products and the customer service.
I
Yeah.
see.
So I know that there are many things for today, but I think you can understand more after you listen to the video that I'm gonna send you. You can like listen to it, take some notes, and then share me any reflection that you have. Because yeah, it will be like around 1 hour audio, but you don't have to like listen it once. You can divide it into like 50 minutes each, 20 minutes each to listen to it. Yeah. All right. Do you have any like questions about the selection process or the people who you are going to work with? Maybe later after you finish the audio, I can connect you more with the people in my team, the people who help me to build a business, so that you got more reference point. You got to know more people who you are going to work with in this business. Maybe we can like schedule a next step to do that. But for that, you can listen to the audio to understand the reason why you need to do this side hustle. Yeah. About the commitment time, are you a kind of person who are really busy? I mean, what's your schedule look like?
No, not necessarily. Like, I've got some like my classes like workload isn't that bad, but I've got like a bunch of like college forms and applications to fill out right now. So I've got to put some time into that. But other than that, I'm not like that crazy busy. I don't know. I'm walking in a little skeptical. I won't lie. Because never mind. I won't say anything about that. But I'll stay interested, and I'll see what like the connections are like. But yeah, I just know that I'm a little like, I don't know. I'm like skeptical about this.
I know. It's a little bit vague, right? Maybe I believe that when you reach to the third step, you're gonna have like the whole overview of the business, how this one works, what do you actually do, and how do you get income. So maybe after the third step, you will get to know more about that. But feel free to ask any questions on the group chat. Well, I need to go to work after this as well, so I can add my brothers and sisters who are in the same team with me in the group chat, and you can always ask them any questions that you like. So yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
I know if I mean, we can schedule some appointment during the process, but if you have your personal appointment, your personal work, just let us know, because this is not a kind of job that you need to be there. Oh, it's now 3 o'clock, we need to sit there. Oh, it's now 8 p.m. we can clock out, something like that. But it's just like something really flexible. So just let us know your schedule, and if it doesn't work for you, we can schedule another time.
All right, cool. That sounds great.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to go to work
I'll
soon,
leave.
so
Yeah. So I'll leave the connections things to you, and yeah, thank you for your time.
thank you for your
All right.
time as well.
Thank you.
All right. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye bye.